guys? It is Dyzix here from Vigil Gaming, and I am just about to load a very epic replay. I have not watched it yet, but I was looking on StarCraft2replays.com, I think, and people were saying it's a pretty epic game, so yeah. It's going to be on Lost Temple, a PvZ. We're going to have mouzMaNa here, playing as the blue Protoss, and we're going to have I don't know if he wants me to call him Shark or Jow. I'm probably just going to call him Shark because that's more like a name that I would say. So we're going to have Shark spawning at the 12. We're going to have mouzMaNa spawning at the 6. And I have heard this is a pretty epic game. So we will see. Now firstly, before this game gets underway really quick, I apologize for not posting too many videos at the recently, I guess. The thing is, I've just been busy, you know. School started up again. I have school to worry about, extracurriculars to focus on, and social life and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna try and post more videos later, but you guys have to understand when I don't post for a while, it's not because I don't want to. It's just because I do have other priorities. But I'm definitely gonna try and do some more of these StarCraft 2 postings because there's so many epic games that I can cast, and it's fun casting. So I'm just gonna try my best to get these videos out to you guys, so you can check it out. So if we're gonna go look back at this gameplay, pretty standard opening, 15 racks. I'm gonna be psychic and predict that he is gonna get a 15 orbital, but that would just be crazy. Now I like this little play right here. This is gonna secure his mineral line from being entered over here. So just a nice little trick, I guess, if you don't want to completely wall off and you want to protect your mineral line a little bit. So am I going to be right? Are we going to see 15 orbital? Yes? Yes? It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to figure out if I am psychic. And ladies and gentlemen, I am psychic. 15 orbital. I am amazing at this game. Okay, but yeah. So pretty standard. I mean, both players seem to be going standard. Cybernetics core, gateway. Throwing down a second barracks, so expect to see, and a tech lab. Now, so expect to see maybe close to an M&M ball after this. This little probe is trying to scoot around here, see what scouting information he can get. It's not going to see too much. Like, he already got the barracks, doing some nice juking, but still gets caught out. So we have the tech lab going down, which will mean probably Marauders, as this late in the game, Reapers would not be very effective. But, oh, maybe I can eat my own words, and we are going to go see a Reaper. This is an interesting choice, because this is what I was talking about. He's going to get a Stalker out and Chrono boosted, and Stalkers completely repel Reapers. So he might use it for some little bit of harassment, maybe some scouting, but no, we see a reactor here. So I assume this is just going to be a little bit of scouting, and then it's going to transition into his M&M ball, more or less. A little Stalker, a little SCV coming in here. We're gonna get taken out by that Stalker. Gonna see too much, but there are 2 gases already mining. We have Warp Cape on the way, and only 1 gateway, so we... Oh, snap! I was just about to say, we really don't know what texture he's going, and there it is. A Stargate. So we are gonna see some play. The Reaper is gonna pop up here. I doubt he is gonna see... Oh, he may just scout this. I do not believe he will, though. He does not see it whatsoever, so he's gonna pick off 1. Oh, yup, just only got 1. So that was not very cost effective. He did not scout very well. I mean, he scouted the base, but he didn't see anything major, which is the Stargate warping in. Now, if we look back at Shark's base, we do have, so it looks like a 2 racks command center, which is a pretty safe build. I mean, if you look at the army size, he does have a fairly safe army to hold on to this, and he is going to be up in expansion, but we have to just watch for this. And it looks like he is going to get some Phoenixes, which is very interesting. Probably used for scouting, but this Phoenixes are really powerful against tanks, so that'll be interesting to see how he uses it. We do have Warp Gate finished, the second gateway on the way. Nice pylon placement around the whole map, just in case there's anything, any kind of stalkers or Stalkers, Reapers coming out. So we do have this Phoenix flying over. I just want to see. Yep, just looks like he's gonna do some scouting. Has to be careful because Phoenixes are like twigs and will go down very, very fast. But we do have the Phoenix flying in here. Not too much going on. We do have concussive shells on the way. Some more Marines, stuff like that. And we do have a Twilight Council. So this is a pretty interesting build. And you know, this is actually a pretty risky build, I would say, for Mana. While he does have a sentry here and can get some good force fields placed, he does not have a very sizable force. If Shark was going for a more aggressive play, Mana would not have too much to hold on to it, so he is lucky in that sense. He could have some good placed force fields, split the forces in half. He gets his helps in the face, he can hold it, but right now, Shark does have his expansion going up for him. He does have a fairly sizable army, and it looks like he's going to get a factory. So, we're going to have to see if the Stargate is going to produce anything else. We do have Charge on the way, which is a very good choice. And the Templar Archive. So we are teching to, looks like a 1-base High Templar. Where is the Templar? Oh, yep, there it is. So we have 1-base High Templar Archive, all tucked away over here, just trying to hide the tech as long as you can, which is a very strong play against these kind of M&M balls. You're gonna have lots of charge locks to slice them up. You're gonna have High Templar to slice them through. But I would say he should get his natural pretty soon because you're gonna need a lot of gas to support those High Templar, and you're gonna want a lot more zealots in that mix too. So with that being said, we don't have too much going on here. We have a starport going up, so it looks like I got 2 barracks into a Destiny Cloud Fist build for all the Husky fans. We do have +1 weapons on the way, and a little bit of a supply block. If we look at the income right now, you can see the Terran is shooting up quite a bit, still even in Harvesters, which is very good. And we do have Phoenix, a little bit of Phoenix grass going on here. Stem being used, but Phoenixes wisely got out of there. They used their speed to an advantage, and they actually have 2 kills each. So they did do some good harassment, are picking up their speeds, forcing that Harvester count down below. So that will be good, but it looks like Shark is going to have none of that. I assume he... Oh, no, he's pumping out Medivacs. I was going to say he might pump out some Vikings just to have none of this harassment, but he is just sticking with his M&M ball, trying to get those M&M ball, and going to just use this factory as a scouting purpose, which most players like to do. So we do have High Templar on right now. We do have Storm, and yeah, this is it's looking pretty good. He's getting his natural up on the way. I think this would be his window of opportunity to attack before he gets too many balls. It looks like we did have some more Phoenix harassment there. I don't believe that they are alive still. If we look at the production, not too much going on. Pretty standard right now, but this is a pretty small ball. But if you can get some good placed force fields, you can get some good storms in, you will. It's a powerful force. Yep, there are the Phoenixes, and they each have 3 now, so they pick off a few more SCVs. He's picking off this factory, you know, sacrificing his factory. He's wisely trying to hide his High Templar, so he still doesn't know what's going on. And we will have to see if this factory actually finds out, but oh my, okay, we're gonna have to rewind that. Boom! Okay, let's even rewind that even more. Okay, sorry, let's speed this up, but that looked like a very interesting battle. Factory coming down, boom, 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 boom. Okay, this is where we just were. We see this coming in, we see this M&M ball coming in, coming down this choke. We have this whole force here. And we see beautiful storms being placed, slicing up most of that ball. Oh my goodness, that was a very powerful exchange for the Protoss. If we look at the units lost tab, you can see the difference in units lost. Nearly 500 more. All of these guys are in reds. They have the Medivacs for energy, but that is going to be a problem for him if this continues, because those High Templar can just keep on eating up those kind of M&M balls. Now this looks like he's going for the gold, which is a wise choice, but I'd really like to see him maybe tech switch into a gold, or into a Ghost Academy or something to counter those High Templar, because if you just let this ball continue, the Phoenixes can counter the siege tanks. These guys can counter M&M. So this is a pretty powerful build to go up against. Throwing up some more gateways, getting Kadarian amulets. They have enough energy for its storms right away. And we have, yeah, don't have too much going on. Just rallying up, macroing up a little bit more. If we look at the army tab, we can see actually a huge supply discrepancy between the Protoss and Terran, which is actually fairly surprising. 120 for the Terran, 104 for the Protoss. So maybe this is his window to attack. But the thing is, those High Templar can just storm these guys. He does have combat shields, which is good. He has +1 weapons, but those storms can just completely eat through everyone. And we do have a drop going on. We will have to watch these guys go on. And it looks like a two-prong attack. This could be very, very powerful if this performs well. We have these forces here going in. Boom, a nice storm going down. We'll have to keep our eye on both of these actions. Multiple action going down. Mother storm going down. I'm dropping off from this high ground. These guys are chasing these guys away. Boom storms going down. Oh, but it looks like a little bit of macro. And these guys are just trying to macro away. Run from this army. And we do have these guys up here. Not all of them are doing that much because of the macro demand. But he is going to go for this gold. Going to siege this gold. This is a very uncomfortable position. He is taking his dropships. Going to put him back. He knows his army is out of place. Oh, splitting up his forces too much. That is not good. This natural is under siege. This gold expansion is under siege. But we do have a huge force. If we can get some beautiful storms, that would be devastating. Oh, all of those guys are in red. A few more and they're going to go down, and they are going down. But what is happening with this natural? The natural is going down. And we do have supply block, 96 over 108. So two huge exchanges. I would actually say Protoss may have come out in a disadvantage over. Oh, but beautiful Phoenix play. Gonna not allow these guys to escape. These guys are gonna be trapped up here. But at what cost was that attack? He lost the natural. He lost most of his force and only stopped mining here for a little bit. He did slice up quite a bit of here, and you can still see the supply discrepancy between the Terrans. This is not a very ideal situation for the Protoss to be on one base at this point. However, he did handle that pretty well. He is banking some minerals. He can macro up fast, but he is falling behind in the army supply count. He is going to have to be careful of that. If you look at productions tab, we have some stalkers, another nexus, so he is grabbing his gold. We have the Marines, Marauders, etc. If you look at the APM, actually the Protoss is averaging 178, while Terran is averaging 108. If we look at the income, 51 harvest, 147, so not too bad. He has been keeping up his macro. Once that gold kicks in, that'll be good. But he has the gold kicking. He got the planetary fortress, which is a wise choice. And we do see the income going up right now. Scan going down, gonna reveal this. It looks like he's turning these guys back just for the extra. And looks like he warped in and just sell it up here to finish off these final Marauders. No, but oh my gosh, a huge drop going down in here. This could be terrible if he can snipe out these production buildings. Oh, but wisely handled. He's gonna unpower these for a little bit, but it looks like